Hello and welcome to Authentic Thriving Podcast with Abiasonia Ebenezer Bamigbayan. I transform lives through counseling, life coaching. I'm the founder of Inner Harmony Trauma, a trauma recovering system. This space is for healing conversation, soulful truth, and tools to help you come back to yourself. Welcome and thank you for joining me today. On this episode, we're going to be talking about who are you without the labels. In this age and time, there's a lot of need for people to have a label. ADHD, autism, trauma, post-traumatic stress disorder, and many, many more. Now, I am not invalidating those diagnoses. If you paid close attention, you realize that I said diagnosis. I did not call them labor. Or in recent time, people then see it as a labor and also as an excuse not to take responsibility for certain behavior, or as an excuse to show up in certain way, expecting everyone around to conform, to understand, to tolerate their behavior. Now, let me ask you a quick question. Who are you without the traumatic labor? Who are you? Not what happened to you, not what they called you, not what shame tried to attach to your name, but you. The you beneath the survivor mode. The you beneath the performers. The you beneath the people pleasing, the perfectionism, or the silence. Trauma has a way of handling us sticky labels. And before you know it, it becomes our identity. I remember when I had miscarriage. That was a very, very traumatic experience. I could have just said, I am one of those women that have had miscarriage and that becomes my label. And then I start believing that maybe other pregnancies will be difficult. And as a result, it will affect other things. Maybe they believe that you can no longer carry full term. There is always an identity. There is always a belief that is attached to people when they experience traumatic experiences. Even without them even realizing it, they start living as if those labels are fact. But the truth is, trauma is a wound. And as you know it, any wound that is tended to, any wound that is looked after, any wound that is addressed can heal. So is trauma. I don't believe in that myth and they say time will heal the wound. Time will not heal any wound that was never taken care of. So let's not even go there. You were never created to live according to your hurt. You were created to live according to what heals you. This is why when we have injuries, when we look after it, we prevent infections, and before you know it, we start healing. Now, the scars are always there to remind us of what we've been through and the victories that we have under our belt. So today, I am inviting you to gently peel off that old label of a traumatized person. Seek healing, because the trauma may not be your fault, but healing is your responsibility. Healing is a choice that will move you from one point of surviving to a thriving position. You need the right support systems around you. You need to process those emotions because the body keeps the scars. If you do not address those traumatic issues in your life, it will resurface and show in different phases. It might show up in the way you relate to people. It might show up in the way you react to things. It might show up in your belief in yourself. It might show up in your confidence. It might show up in the jobs that you do. It might show up in the partners that you choose. It might show up in the way that you raise your children. It might show up in the way you manage your money. It might show up in the way you look after yourself. Any suppressed trauma is like a volcano waiting to erupt. So today I am inviting you to identify and acknowledge that trauma. I am inviting you to seek professional help. I am inviting you to accept the support from your loved ones who genuinely care about you. I'm inviting you to be vulnerable and to choose you. You are not broken. You are not hard to love. You are not too emotional. You are not behind. In this season is your healing season. Is your choice. You have the power to choose how you then move from now. Choose you. Choose you because you are worth it. Your story is just beginning. So I ask again, who are you? I'm going to invite you to take a deep breath in through your nose and release it through your mouth. Here we go. I really do hope that you realize that it's time you begin your healing journey. My name is Sonia. Until I come your way again, look after yourself and take care. This is Authentic Thriving Podcast. Take care now and God bless.